Morning everyone, Eric here from Nomadic Fanatic. Hope you all are doing well. We got sunshine and lots of blue skies out here in Quartzsite. We're getting to that point where I can almost say this is probably the longest I've stayed anywhere as a nomad. Although if you think about it, I've been back and forth. I've been to Texas and I've been up to Sholo, my property, 3 different times. But basically, I've been here in Quartzsite for the whole season here. I'm looking forward to a break soon. We'll see how far we get done. On this solar project, by my calculations, we're only about 8% complete right now. And I'm not feeling too good about that. but we are moving forward. We got more rain last night, so the roads and everything is drying out. The roof is drying out once again. And a lot of rain here in the desert. Thanks for joining me on the channel, guys. I will be uploading this video with some connecting internet. Check out video description below where you can find links to get high-speed mobile internet anywhere. Gonna go to town and need to get a few supplies for the solar work, as well as stop by my mailbox and pick up some packages first, and then we'll get back to the RV. Let's see, line for the dump station. I only see a couple RVs. A lot of people hauling their blue boys, probably. There's a Harley Davidson. Yeah, not too bad. A lot of people are leaving this time of year. Lines are getting shorter. I'll have to dump my tanks here pretty soon. I'm not gonna make it more than 2 or 3 more days. We'll get up here to Moon Mountain Mail. Looks like, oh no, there's no cars in their parking lot. Just one RV pulling out. Yeah, I'll go check my mail. I know I got some stuff to pick up. I got my email notifications. It is. This is that schoolie, that lot that had that schoolie 2 years ago. I cannot believe it. They actually have one. A Bigfoot, guys. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. Let's see here. It's they didn't put what year? 25,000. It is a 30-foot with a rear queen. There's a number on there. I'm gonna zoom in case y'all want to get some more information. They didn't put a year on this one, but it looks to be very, very similar to mine. Yep, it's not the garage model. It does have the big bays down there. Huh. Can sell as package with cargo trailer parked next to it. Oh, weird. They're like, that's literally a 6x12 trailer, which is exactly what I'm gonna be doing, is hauling a trailer behind my Bigfoot. And they have 5,000 or best offer. Yeah, but there's no solar on it. Let's see. No, this looks like a pretty good Bigfoot, guys. They've got some aftermarket mirrors here. Oh, okay, 2001. It's a year older than mine, but 25,500. It's the same price I paid up in Oregon. And had I waited a little bit longer, here's one right here in Quartzsite with an Arizona title. Dang it. Floor plan looks similar. It's a lot like Kevin's. I can see the rear queen bed back there. So it does have glass up here, which I'm not excited about because those will leak anyway. Yeah, always look to see what kind of tires everybody puts on them. These are Nexen brand. I'm not familiar with those. But yeah, in pretty good condition. A little bit of cracking. See, maybe one of these sides was up against the sun. I see an Onan generator. We won't talk about that, but hey, look at that. A Bigfoot right here in Quartzsite. Okay. Actually, the trailer has New Hampshire plates. Yeah, New Hampshire plates. I don't know. You never know what you're gonna see on the Nomadic Fanatic channel. That's what Camper Van Kevin used to do when he would see weird stuff parked here. Out of all things, though, an actual Bigfoot RV. Look, if you're in the market for and you're set on a Class C RV, get a Bigfoot, guys. Get that one. Well, check that one out first, obviously, but yeah. All right, let's get back to camp and see how things are going with the solar project. All right, up here on the roof. Stopped at Dollar General, stocked up on some necessities, water, beer. We got 5 panels mounted to the roof. That is about 1,000 watts right there. And Wayne and I were talking the other day about placement and stuff like that, because I still got a Dish Network dome antenna to mount up here, a satellite. And the air conditioner shroud, you put it close to it like I did on Miranda. There'll be some days where the shroud will be in the way. So we're gonna use the front spot right there, knowing that yes, there's still a possibility that one of these panels could get shaded a little bit by that, but I'm gonna be able to deal with that. That's not gonna affect things too bad. And then Wayne's gonna start planning out the other 5 back here. One little change is that black tank vent right there is kind of in the way. So what are we gonna do about that?
We'll see if they got a low profile.
Okay, yeah, maybe cut it off and see if we can put a new topper on it or something. Because there's gonna be a panel over it anyway, so it'll be waterproof. Or we could use different brackets and raise up one panel, but yeah, no, we'll see.
Yep.
We'll see. It's coming along though. Well, good evening everyone. The sun has just set there behind Wayne's RV, and ooh-wee. 9 panels are mounted, and a few changes, because one was going to go this way, and then I was standing up here with Wayne thinking about NASCAR races and being up here, and the way I had it, there was nowhere for me to go after I got up the ladder. So now this is all going to be open. There'll be a step after the ladder. I walk over this vent right here, and then all of this right here will be open. One more panel is going to go right there. And we did have to change one little thing. Wayne nicely cut part of my rail. So this, I don't know what you call it, the luggage rack that came all the way to here and then stopped here. We need this space here because this vent is not in the center of the RV. It's moved out for the bathroom. So you can see it would push this panel out a little bit farther, and to maximize that space, Wayne cut it right there. There's a little black end on it. That's what was on the end of right there. So now the next panel can go up here a little bit closer to the edge, and the only reason why that's not on is because Wayne's gonna make some pigtail adapters, some extenders for the MC4s to run this one to make sure, because after you mount it, you can see these aren't very long to start with. That's all we got to work with. So for right now, 9 panels, and yes, we bench tested all 10 panels ahead of time to make sure that they all produce power and aren't going to give us any problems. Everything has been sealed. We're good to go. Running my little Honda down there, just trustworthy as ever. And got Dish Network mounted. My Winegard Playmaker dish. I bought new brackets, the same ones I had on Frida. The coax goes down to the roof. Wayne sealed me up a new compartment there, which does have 3 other access points should I need to add some more. I also got another clearance marker, so now I have all 5 clearance markers up here, and that just looks really clean, super easy. It's really coming along now. We are 24% done now with the entire solar system, and that is pretty exciting. Most of what's left is just the complicated wiring that I don't understand that Wayne's going to be doing, but Wayne and I are going to go bring $5 over and go do Texas Hold'em again tonight. I'll get back to you tomorrow. Good morning, Tara. How are you doing? We had a crazy night last night, huh? You want to tell everybody? Yeah, you want to tell everybody, or should we let the star tell it exactly how it happened, huh, Opie? He is such a good boy. Yes, he is. I am so proud of you, Opie. You never gave up. You never gave up. Rough night last night, guys. Rough night. I'm almost embarrassed to even talk about this, but it shouldn't happen if you have cats in an RV, I don't feel like. But out of nowhere last night, that Packrat that we knew was like down here in the stove, and for reference, when I'm not using this thing, it's always got a trap set back there with peanut butter, and it's never gotten any hits. Got a trap under here, And the furnace area, the cats have shown a lot of interest down here. There is also a trap there that I've been keeping an eye on that hasn't gone either, and one under the hood. But last night, trying to sleep here in the bed, driving me and the kitties crazy, we had a Packrat up here, literally running behind this, going across there, and then coming back around here and then making a bunch of noise right here, just driving the cats crazy, and I couldn't sleep, guys. Probably the most frustrating night I've had in this RV since I've had it. And it sounds so much louder than it really is. In the back of my mind, I kind of knew, it's just one, Eric, it's just one Packrat, and he's gonna come out eventually, and that did not take long. At about 3:30 in the morning, a lot of noise was happening in the kitchen. I turn on the bedroom light, let my eyes adjust, and Opie, well, let me just put it this way. If you're squeamish about mice and stuff like that, skip the next 30 seconds. But out here on my RV step, this is a Packrat. He's sleeping right now. He's taking a little nap outside. You know it's a Packrat because they have ginormous ears. Big, big ears. If I put my finger next to him, you can see how he's kind of just a baby, but it is a Packrat. It's not a mouse, and it's not a rat. Packrats are pure pests, and they are annoying, worthless pests that need to be taken care of. The sole purpose of a Packrat is to destroy everything in its environment. It literally chews wires, destroys insulation, brings everything. A Packrat brings everything that it chews up and builds nests inside the dark, dank places. It certainly has not been a problem for me on the road. Even the cat's food is kept in a sealed container inside. Everything else is sealed. All of my cupboards up top, they're way different than my other RVs. There's no cracks or crevices or anything. So I like to think that this is not going to happen again. I do wonder why it happened in the first place, and I knew as soon as he came out of the open, one of my two cats were going to take care of him. But this is a unique situation out here in the desert because although I do have Dish Network mounted up there, I've got an HDMI cord coming out the window. I've got an extension cord here with a pretty big opening. I can fit 2 fingers in the top of my window right there. That's not normal, and that's not going to be the case moving forward. But I just literally gave that Packrat a free expressway into the RV. Now, what happens after he gets in there, that's on his own. That was a bad decision of his to come into my RV. Some people say that the litter box ammonia smell is also a great deterrent for rats, mice, and Packrats. I think this is probably the end of it. It's funny that after a week, none of my traps hit. I got the bait stuff from Home Depot as well as smearing the traps with peanut butter, and nothing happened until that Packrat made a wrong turn somewhere, and Opie was on top of it. He's a good boy. And yes, I know I need to change my shirt because it is covered in cat hair, like every other shirt I always wear. I don't care, but some viewers seem to just lose their mind if they see cat hair on my shirt. I have 2 cats. I hold my cats, I pet my cats. There's going to be fur on my shirts. It's just a way of life. I don't freak out about it like everybody else does, but I will at least point it out. I am going to change my shirt here, probably take a shower, and Wayne and I are going to finish up the solar panels on the roof, figure that stuff out. I'll get back to you guys in a couple days here. We got NASCAR Daytona kicking off Sunday. Super excited. Got my William Byron flags going up there, 24. And then I need to start planning my own NASCAR track camping experience coming up here soon. You guys be well. Opie and Tara and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.